G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
Back again, my friends! Oh, we're so much closer to Christmas than we were the last time. And it's so exciting. It's my busiest day of the year, but it's also the funnest day of the year for Santa because I get to try out so many toys. And I'm so happy that I've made these videos this year and I've been trying all these toys and it's so excited. And I got another gift today from our little friend Joseph, who I used to call Little Joe. And I'll tell you why I called him Little Joe. Because he loved G.I. Joe.
There it is, man, Cobra Island. And in the Phantom, we're invisible to their radar.
Nobody beats G.I. Joe! It's an attack!
There's nothing on the radar.
Cut up the box, you fool! Over the land and deep down below, Cobra's got an eye out for Joe!
The bug may control the beaches, but the rolling thunder rules the land. Yo, Joe!
Nobody beats G.I. Joe, a real American hero!
And that's all he wanted. And he was so excited about all the new G.I. Joe lines that came out. And he used to tell me all the time, Santa, I don't know what I'd do without G.I. Joe. He loved G.I. Joe. All of his toys were G.I. Joe. I delivered G.I. Joe toys to him probably for something like 11 years. It was incredible. And that's what I'm thinking this is going to be. What a cool wrapping paper from Little Joe, who lives down in Portland, Oregon, in the United States. And he sent this up to me, and he's so kind and such a wonderful young man. And I am so excited to hear the wrapping paper. Listen to that wrapping paper. I love it. I love it. Oh, my goodness. Listen to that. Oh, it's just wonderful wrapping paper. Oh, my goodness. I knew it. I told you. I told you. Oh, wow. This is so cool. This is the Crimson Command Copter. Wow. This was actually like a newer G.I. Yes, 2003. Of course, I originally started handing out G.I. Joes in the mid-1960s, but they were larger dolls.
G.I. Joe, fighting man from head to toe, on the land, on the sea, in the air.
And then in the 70s, they started making creatures and everything else, and the G.I. Joe just kind of went away. And then in the 1980s, when little Joseph was getting toys, they made them about this big, just like Star Wars toys. And since then, they've made them the same. They finally made a helicopter for the incredible Tomax and Jamot. And it's so funny, when I first was delivering these back in 1985 when they were brand new, I used to call them Tomax and Examot. I didn't even realize his name was Jamot. I used to call him Examot. Silly.
What?
My brother's in trouble.
How do you know?
I know. Till now, Joe's had it easy, but now it's gonna get real hard. Cobra's hired evil twin brothers, leaders of the Crimson Guard. They're devil twins, so much the same. If one's in trouble, the other feels pain. The Crimson Guard's the most dangerous foe.
But anyways, what an incredible piece, and I cannot wait to open it up. This is going to have lights and sounds. Now, of course, it's older, and I don't have any batteries, so I might not have the lights and sound. Look at the artwork here, folks. Look at the artwork. It is absolutely incredible. This came out for the line of G.I. Joes called G.I. Joe versus Cobra, which I believe started somewhere around 2000 or 2001. But as I say before, as millions of men and boys stand there and start screaming, Santa, please don't damage the packages. I'm sorry. These were meant to be opened. Here we go. No, Santa, don't do it. I have to do it. It's G.I. Joe versus Cobra, and little Joseph wanted me to see it. So here we go. Oh, there are a million little ties on the back here. So I'm going to have to spend a little bit of time here. And I probably will edit some of this out because it is a lot of work. But what? Oh, look at this with the instructions on the bottom. Oh my goodness. And there's Tomax and Jamot and their little packaging. I have to take them out. Oh my goodness. Just absolutely incredible. Wow. Do they ever make these hard to open? It's not like the old days, folks. I can tell you that. Since the 2000s began, everything is like unbelievably put together. Look at these incredible. They're called the Crimson Twins. And when one feels pain, or when one is in pain, the other one feels it. Very much the same as the Corsican brothers, of course, from many, many years before that. And these are just incredible toys. Oh, look, and they each come with their own helmet. Oh, I can't remember which is which. One of them, the only way to tell them apart is one has a scar. But I've forgotten the story. There's just too many toys that come out in a year. Wonderful, wonderful little helmets they have. And there's the other little helmet. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. I remember how much these wonderful little G.I. Joe toys. They're so well sculpted and well done. So I've gotten a few of the ties off, folks. And he should be loose enough that I could get a little bit of it out anyways. Let's see here. There's part of a propeller blade. We'll just let these things fall to the ground. And then we've got some sort of a duo gun of some kind. Oh, and this is cool. They didn't want to make the package any bigger, so they put the back of the helicopter packaged in the package, in the box like that. And then they've got, oh, look at this. Big package of missiles. This thing's going to be a bomber. And then it's got the little try me. Let's see if it works. Whoa! Whoa! Cool! So cool. Now, why are these things stuck? Let's get the instructions off. And let's see if that thing, we got this one loose. There we go. But it looks like, oh, I think that we've got to open the bottom. And of course, there's more. Man, do they ever stick these in. Look at this. Look at the amount of work to get this helicopter out of the box. But I'll tell you, folks, she's worth it. These are incredible, incredible toys. And unfortunately, the sad news about G.I. Joe at this point was they really weren't that popular. They were very popular with the children who had already had G.I. Joe. They came sort of back into collecting, who had been collecting from 1982 to 1994. But new collectors, it was very rare that a new collector would come in and start collecting G.I. Joe. Transformers already had a big backing. Star Wars had a big backing, even though those Star Wars films released at the time. Well, let's just say they're not my favorite, but I do like the Revenge of the Sith.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness! You were my brother, Anakin! I loved you!
because that was cool to see how Anakin had turned. I felt so bad for Anakin, but that's the feeling they wanted you to have, right? There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Ho, ho. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Just a masterful, masterful, masterful ship. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Whoa. Oh, they're going to shoot the missiles. Oh, and they've got a little string here. I'm not sure what it's for yet. I don't want to pull on that too hard. Oh. Oh. It's not doing anything yet, so I'll have to figure that out by reading the instructions. Let's see. Oh, look at that cockpit. Holy cow. Is that ever incredible? With the joystick, and 2 people can be here, and there's more room for more people inside. Oh my good. And they've got more of those things on here. They really don't want you stealing anything, and I get it, but holy cow. So let's see if we can do a little quick put together. We'll start with the instructions and see what they have to say. And I'll take a little once over and then we'll get started. So here we are, back with the incredible Crimson Command Copter. And there's the cockpit that I was showing you. So I looked at the instructions a little bit to try to figure out where everything goes. So here's the other propeller that they have packed in the box. So it fits. There we go. Now there's 3 propellers. And then of course you've got the back piece that fits right in. Oh, that is incredible! Oh! What an incredible ship. Now, I did try taking a door off. I don't know if you can see that. Opening a door, and the door came right off. So that might be a little issue with the helicopter. I'll figure that out later. And then, of course, we've got these giant Cobra, almost like insignias. I'd imagine they go on each side, sort of like this. Yeah, that looks like where they go. Well, maybe the other way. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Wow. This is so highly detailed and incredible. And that's all I'd heard about this for a long time. But here I am for the first time actually using one. And I mean, this is incredible. Watch this. So you take if you put the bottom piece back down, you're able to go like this. Watch this. Oops. And you click those in. Now if you want those to come back out and to shoot missiles, all you do is you take the bottom piece back out again, and then I go like this. That is so cool. These, you wind up backwards. There's a little wind up tab. And that lets you shoot the missiles out of them. So if I press the trigger on the bottom, you'll see how they turn. I mean, this is just a really, really beautifully well-constructed toy. I just cannot believe how nice this is. This is really incredible. There's some other pieces here too, like a big gun goes underneath, I believe. I'm not sure what the gun is. Maybe it's this. It looks like it's... Oh, there we go. That's not going to help. Let's see here. No, that... Oh, I see. That would go right here. Look at that. Oh, oh. Wow. This is just really incredible. And then there's some sort of a front piece that gets clicked right into here. I mean, honestly, folks, this is just incredible. I love the Dragonfly, the original G.I. Joe Dragonfly that came with Wild Bill.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
It's Major Blood in the Cobra Copter. They're after Gung Ho. Get the G.I. Joe Dragonfly Copter. Wild Bill to the rescue. Major Blood, look. Let's get out of here. Cobra's turning tail. Want to lift, good buddy?
G.I. Joe. American hero.
G.I. Joe Dragonfly Copter comes with Wild Bill, other figures and equipment, each sold separately from Hasbro.
But I'll be honest, this Crimson Command Chopper would take him down. He'd need Ace's help in the Sky Striker, I can tell you right now. This piece right here looks like it should slide right into the back here somehow. I could be wrong though. I'd have to look at the instructions a little more carefully, but it's just the one piece here, and then there's one piece here, which, oh, that's the door. What am I talking about? That's just the door that goes here. So somehow I have to reattach this. I'm just going to need somebody with much smaller hands. But that inevitably is what they're meant for. Not for old people like me. So then you take it, you open up the cockpit, you take one of the brothers and you put them in like this. Man, I've gotten too old to even figure out how to get the drivers in. Oh, that's why there's still millions of children on Earth, my friends. And then he's driving away in his helicopter to go after Wild Bill. Oh, what an incredible copter! It is absolutely worth every penny if you're still looking for one of these, folks. Listen to this. I even forgot, actually, there's a winch here. And you pull that out, and you can hook somebody up to it at the bottom, and then you just turn this to winch it back up. Just an absolutely incredible toy. So happy that little Joe sent this to me. Incredibly generous. I've said it a million times and I'll say it again, folks. If you like what you're seeing, please like, subscribe, hit the little notification button so I can continue to bring you old toys, and I'll put them together for you so you can see how they look. So much fun.